pufferfox in the rainy forest. He's resting on his gut balloon as it rains in the redwood forest of old-growth trees towering about 350 feet to 400 feet tall. The tallest a tree can grow on planet Earth without having issues pulling water up from the roots to the top from gravity. Pufferfox is resting on his gut balloon, the air inside like an air conditioner, warmed by body heat, creating a very comfortable fluffy fur bed. He wakes up in the rain, wearing his rain hat. He goes, I'm kind of hungry. I'd like to go find a cheeseburger. So, he goes, and he deep puffs, and he goes, and he's deep puffed now, and he stands up, and he walks around, and he goes, I'm going to walk out of these woods, and I'm going to go in and out. So he walks about 4 miles out of the woods, and it takes him about 2 hours in the pouring rain. It's very beautiful, and he really likes it. And he comes across a town that he's familiar with, but he lives in the woods. He's a steward of the redwoods, and the Douglas fir, and the pines, and the madrones, and the bushes, and the berries, and the wild grapes, and the poison oak, and the leaves, and the matsutakis, and the king boletes. Sometimes he makes a soup out of king boletes. So he walks along into the city, into the town. It takes him about 20 minutes to get there. He's walking along. He's all fluffy and in the rain. He has his rain hat on. He walks in and out, and he realizes he doesn't have any money. He says, I'd like to purchase a hamburger, but I don't have any money. And they tell him to get lost, and he doesn't have any money. So he walks out of there, and he's like, what am I going to eat? Turns out there's a hamburger that somebody left that I didn't want, and they gave it to him, and he's like, okay, and he gets eating an In-N-Out hamburger, and he eats it. He eats the In-N-Out hamburger, and he's had food, and he's doing really good, and he walks off into the rain, and he wanders around, and he has a decent time, and he decides to trek back to the woods. And it takes him about 25 minutes, and he's had his meal, and it's like, I like these trees. I'm gonna hang around. He hangs around a little bit, and then he puffs up again. He takes a nap, and in the pouring rain, it's comfortable and it's warm, and he's enjoying the forest. And there along the stream that he's puffed up and by, along comes Mr. Salmon, and Mr. Salmon goes, hey, Pufferfox, how you doing? Pufferfox exclaims and proclaims, and he goes, I'm doing pretty fine, actually. Mr. Salmon, how are you? Mr. Salmon, he's like, I'm fine. I'm going up to my breeding grounds, but I'm not going to breed. I'm just going to rest a bit and, maybe hang out and look at some soapstone and the rocks, and that's all I gotta say. I hope you have a good day, Mr. Pufferfox. And Mr. Pufferfox exclaims, and he proclaims, and he goes, yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Mr. Salmon goes and swims off. And then Pufferfox, he goes and takes a nap. Pouring rain in the redwoods. He's having a good day. He sleeps into the night. The stars coming up. Stars glimmering up in the sky. The Milky Way, pink, milky, like someone spilled milk in the stars. And he looks at the stars and he's like, I'd like to go to the stars. I'd like to visit the moon. Maybe if I go to NASA in the town I just went to and apply for the moon mission application form, maybe I'll be selected. So he goes and does that. And before he does it, he's walking on the moon. He lives on the moon now.
You know, he thinks he's been living on the moon for quite a while, maybe half a year, and he's seen the Earth from afar, and it's changed his mindset and perspective in such a way that he cares for the Earth in such a way, but the Earth is not being taken care of by his human counterparts in such a way that is beneficial to anybody, so he decides to go back. He calls up NASA and says, Sacramento, I'd like to go back home. Pretty soon, he's back home after a 10-day rocket trip. And he goes back to the woods.